Hello everyone, Carl here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial.com for sure. And I'm going to be talking you through the walkthrough for God of Mansion of Heaven Dust on the Xbox One. This is the hardest achievement in the game. It requires you to finish the game under the requirements of three different things: Iron Will, Ninja Spirit and Wind Raider. Those are three separate achievements in their own right. Iron Will, do not load a single save. So basically, don't die, don't reload. Ninja Spirit, which is finishing the game with less than 3 zombies killed, which if you played it through you'll know is tough. And Wind Raider, finishing the game under 30 minutes. All three things in one playthrough. Kind of seems impossible at first, but after much practice, eventually nailed it. And this is what you're about to watch. I will add, you must have played through the game once already to have unlocked the golden gun and the ninja suit. The stealth suit, effectively. Both are a requirement to get this achievement. It will be near impossible, I believe, to do it without the suit alone. So make sure you play for it once. Get to know the game as well. That's very important. This guide will literally walk you through it step by step. You can pause the game and it will freeze the timer. So there's that option as well. So at least you've got time to stop and think, because you kind of got to keep moving here. There's no real room for mistakes. By the end of this guide, I had about less than 5 minutes left remaining. So there is some room for the odd mistake here and there, but not much. If you're going to fail in this, you're more than likely going to die at the hands of zombies. But hopefully, with a bit of luck like I had here, you'll get through it. So let's watch. I've seen this introduction far too many times. This attempt was around my 25th. So you can see I've put a lot of time and effort into trying to make sure that this would be the most perfect run. Still got a few mistakes here and there. So immediately grab the golden eagle and the ninja suit. Put away the other one, save the space, and equip the eagle. Push out of the way, you'll find the key here. You can do this part super fast. Unlock the door, eventually. And go grab the other key. Ignore those herbs. We will be collecting a lot of herbs as we go through the game. That's one of the things you can at least do, is heal. That zombie is pretty straightforward to dodge. He'll chase you for a bit if he sees you, but he'll give up as soon as you go up here. So we're coming up to the first zombie you must kill. There is no way to get the item off the zombie without killing him. It's an item you do need. It's a key. So of the 2 zombies we will kill, this is the first one. Of course, you've got a battery and a herb as well. Now, of course, this game, inventory management is super important. There's the key. The inventory management is super important. So just follow along with what I'm doing and you shouldn't have any problems. We've got the first puzzle here. Basically, each button starting from left to right 3 times. There might be a quicker combination, but this is the one that I found worked best. You can waste a lot of time just trying to work that puzzle out. So 3, 3, 3. Again, loads of herbs. Start combining here. So start saving some space. And you will be healing a lot. There's a lot of times where zombies just are able to damage you as you've got to go past them. Here's a good example of where you might take damage. This zombie behind the curtain, he won't do anything until you try to get the wheel. As you're trying to make him come. You can be lucky, as I was there, and he won't actually hit you. But more times, I'd say 9 out of every times I got hit. Right, a bit of inventory management here. Get rid of the gun. Very important though, right? Unequip it first before putting in the item box. If you try to put the gun in the item box while it's still equipped in your hand, it will still be in your hand but not in your inventory, which will cause the trap upcoming to activate and you won't be able to get out. So make sure you unequip the gun before you put it in the item box. Okay, here, patience is key. Super patient, particularly with the second set that come up twice. The code here is 810. 810. Dodge that zombie that's turned up. Of course, we're using the battery here. This is the area I'm talking about. You can get trapped in here with the gun in your hand, but it not be in the inventory. 645 is the code for this one. You can see I'm being very, very fast, grabbing everything as quickly as possible while things are opening. I'm going to do something else, combining herbs always. Using the first slate. I always choose the left one because the bars going left to right are actually quicker to open when you want to get through faster afterwards. Ignore the battery, leave it there for now. It's not important at this stage. You've got to get the second painting here. Here's one of the awkward zombies to get around. He kind of follows you. Now if you can get a run up, the fast run speed, you can often get past them with ease. But you will take damage. Alright, 2 paintings. Again, continue to ignore the herbs. Once we get rid of the paintings, we'll have a bit more inventory space and then we can start collecting it. Activates the button. Grab the herb. Press the button. You have a half slate, combine the 2. There we go, we've got it. You can't combine 2 greens, it's only green and red, so always make sure you're combining green and red. Back this way. Again, continue to ignore the battery. We need this area open for now. He's just walking back and forth. One of the things I kept doing in the early sort of attempts was using an item and then forgetting to pick it up. Never forget to pick up your items. This area here is a good example of where you can easily forget the wheel. You're going to need all of these things later on, so make sure you grab them immediately afterwards. Particularly with coming through these steam pipes can be a lot of pain. Get a bit of luck, sometimes you'll easily get past it. These zombies are awkward, they're always in the way. This code is 732. I actually did it wrong the first time, 732. The zombies gather around that door and you've got to kind of be patient. Go straight to the computer, the code is SEM. That's SEM. And open the gate. That's where we'll be going next. A little bit of inventory management now. Get rid of some of these herbs. Well worth noting here, keep health on you because this next part is where you can easily take a lot of damage because the positioning of the zombies and what you need to do is really awkward. You need to get to that button. See, I got lucky. He moved that away just as I got there. But that won't always be the case. Grab the battery now. We will not be going that way. We've now got the shortcut around. In the Great Hall, go grab the lighter. Ignore him. Now here, there are different ways you can approach this section. This, is, for me, was the most efficient. You need to have 2 spaces in your inventory if you come here. That there is like a health pack. It would be really nice to pick it up, but if you haven't got enough inventory space, which you realistically won't, don't worry about it. We've already picked up tons of herbs. So get the charcoal and the wooden idol. This zombie paces back and forth. Just have a little bit of patience. He'll move and you can easily get past him. Those moments, they might feel like seconds wasted, but you'll just end up getting attacked anyway, take damage and still waste the same seconds. Right, although we can't complete this puzzle, it's worth getting rid of the charcoal to free up the inventory. And then using the lighter to do that part anyway. We still need something to complete that puzzle. Which we're going to get now. We've got the wooden idol, classic Resident Evil puzzle here. A zombie walks back and forth. He's in an awkward place, so I had to go all the way around to avoid triggering him. It'll close the wall and then put the wooden statue and it'll immediately open it up again. Grabbing more health. We'll go into an item box now, so anything like that you can kind of just grab as you're going past. And grabbing the red herb before I grab the key, so I can combine them two and make another set. Yeah, just keep thinking about that. Keep thinking that later on in the game you're going to be taking a ton of damage and you're going to want the health for it. So yeah, here's the item box. So get rid of some stuff. Oh, second guess myself there. see I've taken the gun out again. It's because it's going to be needed here. The second zombie that I chose to kill is in here. And I'll explain why. So first you've got this guy here. You can get around him. He paces around the desk. But this guy down here, I kill. The reason being is because he walks in and around this area here. And pushing the box is near impossible with him away. And I've tried it. I've tried to see if I could push the box up against him and then just force him out of the way. And what happens is he actually goes through the box and then on top of it and is able to attack you. In one case, the box freaked out and got stuck and I had to restart the game completely. So in the end, that was the one other zombie I chose to kill. There is a zombie later on in the game that's just as awkward, but with a bit of luck and a bit of skill, you can deal with that one far easier than him. I found no way to get that box up there without that zombie being killed. ALF was the code for that computer. Open this door here. And while you're at it, open the door at the top here. Don't go through it. It's just so you can have a shortcut and avoid that room with the zombie now. That one there as well on the left, he's also glitched out as well. Occasionally you'll see him walking into the desk, which can make for an awkward situation, but nowhere as severe. Make sure you open this door here. If you forget to do that door there, you're going to end up wasting a good minute or so coming back just to open it. Use the crank, don't forget to take it. Easy puzzle here. Hit the middle one once and the left one twice. Middle one once, left one twice, and you'll easily be able to get through it. This guy can be a bit awkward. You can get past him if you're quick, but it's another area where we can often take damage. Make sure you push this out of the way before you release the zombies from underneath the fountain. Use the lighter to light this torch here and this torch here. And you'll see it activate. Now the zombies are going to come out and stand right by the path where we came in initially. Well, if you haven't pushed the shelves out of the way, going near them will force the top one to activate and come after you, making it really difficult to push them out of the way and you'll take damage. So we need to come back around to get the battery back so we can use it there. So on this side, you're pushing this out of the way. And going the wrong way there. Turn around and there you go, some damage. Unlucky that time, it just happened to hit me. Forgetting where I was going briefly. Take more damage. Remember, pausing, which opens your inventory, does freeze the timer. Any chance you can heal yourself, do. Because you can sometimes just get stuck at a zombie and him get 2 or 3 hits at you, and there's nothing worse than just dying suddenly because you didn't heal even though you had the healing items. By the end of the game, easily had 4 or 5 sets of double herbs as well. So didn't even use that much. Right, we've got the battery, so we're heading back up to where we needed to use it, where we came out. As you can see, when you're running fast, you've got that straight line, you can easily get past the zombies. But that straight line system is a little flawed. The slightest movement left or right will screw it up. Just checking I had inventory space before I picked up the key and then combined the two to create a whole key. And do not forget the battery. We will need it again. Got lucky there. So that's what I mean about sometimes just a bit of luck. Use the key to open this door, but don't go in. Just so when you use the key in the last door, it'll disappear from your inventory automatically. Get rid of the gun. We're not going to be using it for quite a while yet. And yeah, empty as much as you can. Don't be afraid to stop and think, you know, when you have got it on pause. Think about what your next steps are and where you want to go. So we're going to go open the second of the 3 shield key doors, which is up here. Now, this is obviously an optional item. However, you're going to need it on this difficulty. For this particular achievement, you're going to need it because you will not be able to get past a massive group of zombies without it. So while it is an optional item, it's not really to get this achievement. So we want to get rid of it anyway. Put it in your inventory box. It's not needed to the end of the game. So do wander off and clear up your inventory a bit more as well. Get rid of the first mask. We'll be using them later on. That zombie comes out of the cupboard there, but he'll just stay there as long as you don't go near him. He's easy to avoid. Okay, the third shield door, which will get rid of the key here, is right there. So puzzle 1, 3, and 4 on the top row, 4 and 2 on the bottom row. If we're going left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Code here is 087. I put it in wrong first. It's 087. That's the pigeon whistle. Grab the pipe, and don't forget to hit the switch to then get the second mask. Okay, we've got a ton of items that'll help us progress in the game. But first things first, we want to use the pigeon whistle. Use it here, and you'll call in a dove, which is carrying something. Now, although it's not related to this achievement, of course, if you want one of the different endings, draw your blood. If you know that section of the game, draw your blood and give it to the dove, and that will get you a different ending. Oh, that zombie got me. In fact, actually, yeah, I got hit twice there, so I've taken a little bit more damage there than usual. And heading out to the East Garden again. Ignore them. And pick up some herbs here. When you grab the red herbs, there are zombies in those trees, but you can grab the herb and easily dodge them and he won't follow you. That one won't get up. Grab the base station ship. And turn the power back on. See, nice and smooth at the moment. It's going well. This was never the hardest point of the game for me. I'll get to that a bit later on. Fingerprint, use it here. And turn the power on. We'll be going over to the laboratory area next. Okay, got a ton of codes here. One of the more annoying parts of the game. In here, we've got 3 sets of codes. First one is 328. The second is 299. We're working left to right here. And the last is 314. There's going to be 3 items to pick up there. I'm going to do it in a different order than you might expect. Bear in mind there's a zombie that's going to come out and attack you the moment you get back in control of your character. So move quickly, running for the exit to avoid taking unnecessary damage. See, there he is. Heal yourself. Remember to keep your health up high. Grab another herb there. Another easy zombie to dodge. He just walks back and forth. Grab the red herb to combine the 2. Get yourself some more combined herbs. And only grab the blue liquid. The reason being is because that's one we can stash in the inventory box that's coming up. So we need to get rid of it. Another code. It's TLM. And once again, open the gate. Now the inventory box here, you've got to be really quick using it because the zombie is going to attack you almost immediately. First things first, get rid of the fingerprint. You don't have to put it in the inventory box, so you can just use it there to make it disappear. And then get rid of pretty much everything. You could even get rid of the pipe if you want. But me, I decided to take the masks. Because we're going to be going past that room and we've got several masks. 2 in the inventory and 1 we're going to grab. So it seemed like a good idea to do it at on the way past. But make sure you've got at least 2 spaces in your inventory for what's about to happen. 2 inventory spaces after you grab that mask. So we're going back in here and we're going to get the other 2 items. Immediately combine them. So we've still got a 1 free space because we're going to need it. As I said, you could got rid of the pipe as well. We won't need the pipe until we're going past another box. Okay, you got to wait till that zombie's down there before hitting the button, otherwise he might trap you in it. And then you can easily grab this. A lot of more zombies will activate in that room, so just get in and get out as quick as possible. Just be wary. If the zombie that was at the bottom of the screen is coming towards the top, wait. It's annoying having to wait those few seconds, but it's worth it to not take damage or get killed. Okay, we're heading back over to the other side of the mansion now. We've got the virus. I recommend going the bottom route instead of the top route. As you see, I went through the door that's hanging off. And the reason being is it avoids the hallway that has zombies. We've got 3 masks on us at this stage, so we're going to stop here and use them. The first one here, flame. Use the flame mask here. This one is where the fish mask goes. It's called a fish tail mask. And here is where the leaf mask goes. We only need 1 more mask, and it means we haven't got to have 4 spaces in our inventory. Got to dodge some zombies again. He's an awkward bugger. He stands right in that middle area here. Bit of luck, those guys are both standing out of the way. Try and stick to the walls, but as you saw, you can easily get stuck. Again, more luck, those zombies were already in position for me to get past. See, the save room is up there with the inventory box. You could just pop in there and grab the pipe. I already had it on me, so I didn't have to. Drop the virus in and head inside. Now we are coming up to what is the hardest point of the game. And the reason why it's the hardest is we are going to have to take the ninja suit off temporarily. So, and I do run into something that happens is quite unlucky. Get around those zombies, go through the door. This area is filled with them, and obviously we can't kill any more. Into the prison. Plenty of room, so I grabbed the herbs. I probably didn't need to grab this green herb, but I decided to do it because I knew I was going to need the health. See that zombie in the middle? He is the real problem. Make sure you grab the dynamite. You haven't got to grab it now, but you can grab it the next, just grab it even if it's the next time round. More herbs, activate the pipe, and now go all the way back. Yeah, that zombie walking in the middle up against that wall, he is the other zombie I referenced earlier on, the one of the 2 that people probably going to struggle to decide which one to kill. Thanks to, his positioning, I'm able to do it pretty easily this time round, but there were plenty of other attempts where he got me stuck against a wall, or I couldn't exit the room because he was in the way of the door. Here, make sure you do all this before you take the ninja suit off, because that thing takes its time coming out, and those zombies are going to be hungry for your flesh when you haven't got the ninja suit on. So we are now about to do it. We're about to get to the hardest point of the game, and you have to take the ninja suit off for this part. Unfortunately, because you need a zombie to follow you and activate a switch. Make sure you get the right items in your inventory here. You want the dynamite, you want the virus, you want the lighter, you want the battery, and you want the blue liquid. Don't worry if your inventory is full. Just make sure you've got some sort of health. Because the zombies are going to be coming after you. See, they're all over you. We've already got the virus, we haven't even got to worry about that. The best thing I can say about this point, try and get to this part as fast as possible. Now I tried to lead the zombie away immediately because he's so awkward. But try and get to this part as fast as possible so you can waste more time here. You're going to have to take your time to lead zombies around. Put the virus in there, get it out again because you've got the centrifuge version. And then combine it with the blue liquid. So you can see, they come after you so quickly. I took damage there. Right, you need to go up there. But I realised that I was going to lead the zombies up there by accident. And that what was going to happen is they were going to trap me up there and they'd kill me. So I waited, but unfortunately, without the ninja suit, they are hungry. So I had to waste a little bit of time, as I said, trying to lead them around and put enough distance behind me where they'd effectively forget about me, which is what I did there. Use the new one and immediately start moving. The zombie in that room is going to activate and we're going to want him to walk onto that switch. Now if you're lucky, he'll do it from here. However, if you're not, you're going to have to go out like I did, which is going to bring a ton more zombies. Now, I thought he glitched out as he took ages to stand in it, which meant those zombies up there were gathering around me. I take a lot of damage here and it is very lucky I didn't die. Hopefully you won't get in this situation. Hopefully you won't, because whew, it was not pretty. And now there are 4 zombies in that room and there's nothing I can do. That's the part where luck comes into it. Luck just comes into it. Now for me, it is important for me to go back and get the ninja suit here. I tried to do the next section a few times in a different attempts without wasting the time to go back and get the ninja suit. And it was too hard. The zombies follow you too much. So waste 10 seconds. Go and get the ninja suit. Go and heal up if you need to. It's worth it. at this stage, you really want these zombies to kind of just chill out. And the ninja suit makes such a difference, you know? So we're almost at the end now. We're almost there. And we just got to deal with one awkward zombie. So if you didn't have the ninja suit, that zombie would follow you. There's 2 zombies in this hallway that will come straight after you, resulting in you taking damage. And this one here followed me into the room, meaning that trying to push this box around was a real problem. And it just didn't work out. That was one of the failed attempts. That's why I kind of realized, okay, go back and get the ninja suit. So it is my advice. And I'm talking along and telling you what to do, but truth be told, you can be pausing this video, doing a bit, following along, and so on. This is why you needed a battery. You can go up here and grab the handle. Use the correct item. Which brings out this guy. And combine the 2. So you've got the dynamite. So we're coming to what is one of the game's other awkward points. It's the third zombie. The one I've been referencing in regards to shooting. The one that's in the room where you need to use the dynamite. Now, by luck, he had changed positions and gone in there. Now that doesn't always happen. Sometimes he's still up here by the crack in the wall and you have to try and lead him away. As you can see, he's actually coming towards. So I was trying to be super, super quick. Be very quick in here. Don't worry about the herb. Open it, grab the mask and get out. Because as you can see, he's coming. And the problem is he won't walk through that wall. Every time I've seen him, he gets stuck in it. Now, you can actually still get around him by pushing yourself up against him and then somehow sneaking past him. You'll take damage, but it's a glitch. It's clearly not meant to work that way. It's obviously supposed to come into the room. So almost done. We've got the last mask. Grab the gun. We're not going to be shooting an enemy, but we are going to need it. Get rid of everything else, though. We don't need them anymore. We won't need them, and we won't be using them at the end boss. The golden gun is all we need. As you can see, I have to wait here to get past these zombies. Awkward positioning. At this stage, even more, do not rush. Take your time past the zombies. You don't want to die at this point. I have died way too many times at this point. The feather mask goes there. Start moving immediately, because this is what happens. You get stuck as it does this little cutscene. But if you're moving immediately, you'll actually already be halfway there. So the gun, here. We're using it to destroy the extinguisher and put the fire out. Don't go near those zombies. There's nothing over there that's worth picking up. He'll activate straight away. One more code. 4, 3, 2. In we go. Grab the director's ID card. Don't worry about those zombies. We're not going back that way. Now, to ensure I didn't accidentally shoot a zombie, I unequipped the gun. I kept it on me because we're going to use it for the end boss. And then we're going to open the door here, so we've got a shortcut back towards it at the end. Save you having to go through all those hallways. Past these guys again. We're going back to the prison area. You can see it was a little bit awkward this time. The positioning was off, but they do follow a pattern, so just wait. I was a little bit worried here, admit, because I was now going to that hallway that had 4 zombies in it. When if you're lucky, you'll only have 2. I was kind of thinking 4 in that hallway. Am I going to be able to get around them? But it worked out in the end. Don't worry, there's 2 rooms that the director card opens. Don't worry about the left one. Just open this one on the right. I'm trying to be quick because that zombie is coming at me. And again, here is about speed to avoid taking damage or getting trapped by zombies. First things first, grab the extractor solution and hit this button and immediately grab it and just run. Those zombies will quickly come after you otherwise. And you can get trapped up there. That's it. We're on our way to the end boss. And time-wise, doing bloody good. Worth doing an inventory check, grab health, clear it up, and of course, we want to combine the 2 things we've got, Solvent 13 and the other stuff. to create that green looking stuff, or odor confuser. We're going to be using that throughout the final portion of the game. Patience, as you can see, patience. Might be thinking, oh, that's a good 10 seconds there, maybe 15. Don't worry about it, because we've created a shortcut as well. By now, you should already know you're going to do this achievement. So on our way to the end boss. Don't worry about anything in here, just run straight through. Save yourself some time at the end by opening this door now. The reason being is because it goes to a cutscene showing the door opening, and when you're using the odor confuser, it still counts down. So you can kind of save a good 5-6 seconds there of the odor confuser just by doing it beforehand, which is what you want to use now to get around these zombies without them attacking. You've got 2 minutes on this, so you want to kill the boss as fast as possible so you can get through the rest of the mansion to the exit without having to worry about the zombies. Just unloading him. Annoyingly, you know, he's going to do his whole red charge thing. He doesn't count as one of the 3. At this point, you should have only killed 2 zombies. Now, the achievement says less than 3. So, I don't know if you could kill a 3rd and it still counts. But less than 3 to me says 2, and I've not bothered to try. Loading him until he dies, and it is job done. We've got 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the odor confuser. Annoyingly, it counts down, as you can see, when a cutscene is happening, but we did manage to save some time by doing the other gate. But that should be more than enough time to get to the exit, particularly as you won't know how long you've got left, as the self-destruct timer replaces it. But it's still there. You'll know if it's run out, the zombies will start attacking you. Getting past these guys is awkward though, just find a path through them. And make a beeline for that exit. For speed, I just went through the main one that we saw open. Obviously you could always go via the other ending doors. As you can see, there's more zombies in the hallway now. This would be very, very difficult if you didn't have the odor confuser on you. And you'd be likely rushing as well because of the timer. Not just the self-destruct timer, but the timer that is playing out. Once you get to this point, you're home free. These zombies are so spread out, it's not a problem. And there's nothing in this garden. And that's it. You're here. You've done it. You've unlocked easily the hardest achievement in it. Congratulations. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?